Hey guys, if you follow the channel, you know I'm an American ham that works in Poland. I come over here for 6 weeks at a time, and when I do, I bring equipment with me and I have some fun, play a little ham radio. At home, I am in a HOA situation, and here in Poland, I have a big backyard, and I call that the antenna lab. I get to build antennas that I normally couldn't build back home in Virginia, in the United States. So I like to build horizontal antennas, something I can't do. I just don't have the room for it at home. Well, you know, over the trips that I've made here over the last year and a half, I'm 6 weeks at home and 6 weeks here. But over those, this is my 5th trip here, I've worked on positioning horizontal antennas and sloping horizontal antennas in a way where I could find some kind of a directionality. Is that a word? Directionality? Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So I can get these things working well and get gain in a certain direction. Well, this time I came with something that really gave me an opportunity to play with 2 antennas at the same time. It is the LDG AT100 Pro 2 auto tuner. And the cool thing about this auto tuner is in the back, hey, you got antenna 1 and antenna 2. So I can hook 2 antennas up with this. So what I did, this isn't a comparison between an in-fed half wave and a random wire, because these antennas are really different because of the length. I put together these 2 antennas. The typical normal in-fed half wave, 66 feet in the American measurements, that's about 20 meters long, to a 49-to-1, and I use a little choke ballon, a 1-to-1 choke ballon on one side. On the other side, I put out a random wire antenna, and if you know random wire antennas, they're really not random. There's certain lengths that you need to use. Well, I used kind of a short one. 35.5 feet is what I used, to a 9-to-1 unun, and also a choke ballon on that. I like to use small choke, I'll say small counterpoise wires on mine to keep from using the coax as a counter and reduce common mode current and noise through the coax. And this works pretty well. That's for another video, I'll explain that. But I put these 2 antennas out, and what I did was the 2 antennas, I put the in-fed half wave that I already had out, I got it at 260 degrees west. And then I wanted 90 degrees on the other direction, but just couldn't get it. About 60 degrees is the best I could get. And I've got that one at 340 degrees north. So I have one antenna pointing almost due west, one as close to due north as I can, thinking that this would give me directionality in 2 different ways. So basically almost a 360. Now granted, they're sloped, slightly slopers, so I know I am getting some some coverage off the slope as well. But I wanted to experiment and see just how much I could determine which direction the backyard of this house is, where I could get my best contacts, and if I could move it around and kind of figure out where I would really want to keep an antenna here. Anyway, I put this thing together, and I did some testing and experimenting. Here we go. This is what I did. So here's my little shack home away from home here in Poland. Nice little desk here in the corner of the back room, 2nd floor. For a rig, running the FX4CR, tiny little 20-watt transceiver. This thing is amazing. The heavy lifting is being done by my LDG AT100 Pro 2 auto tuner with 2 antenna inputs to it, so it's nice. That's why I can do the work here with 2 antennas. All this is being powered by 2 little power supplies that I pack with me and throw in a suitcase. The one on the right, this one is powering the ATU, keep it around 12 volts or so. The one on the left is powering the transceiver. So there it is, the whole setup, as you can see in the back. To the left there, that is about a 5-meter long coax that I've got running out to the in-fed half wave. And this one's just like a little 1-meter coax. This is RG8X, I believe. That's going to a 1-to-1. I don't know if you can really see that. It's kind of dark, but that's the LDG 1-to-1 I'm using as a choke to It's another short piece of coax that's going out the window. And I'll show you the other side here shortly. But that's the unit. Oh, here you go. I got a nice little map so I can kind of see directionally around the world here from my spot. Where I'm aiming at directionally and what have you. Also, if you're interested, I've done a video on this. With me to operate here in Poland, I have the public notice for operating in CEPT countries, along with a copy of my FCC license. But there it is, my little humble shack, home away from home here for operating. Let's go outside. I'll show you the antennas. And here's the antenna setup. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but there's 50-pound test line, monofilament line going up to the wire. It's really thin, man. It's stealthy. It's hard to see, but that is a 66-foot or approximately 20-meter long wire. So it's a end-fed half wave for 40 meters. It's going up to the window there. Up at the window, top of the window, I have, you can see it there it is, the smart plug antenna, 49-to-1, and I have the coax is out the window. I have with a BNC adapter, my little 1-to-1 choke balun. I do that because I'm trying not to use the coax as the counter. So I have a piece of wire cut to 5% of a wavelength, so it's 5% for the 40-meter band. On the other side, with the random wire, I have my LDG 9-to-1 on with the coax out the window, and it's a very short coax. So with that one, I have a 6.5 feet long. It's a recommendation. I've done some research on it. That's a counter for that. And this is the shortest random wire antenna I've ever used. I think it's pretty short. It's 35.5 feet long to an insulator there, and then you can barely see it. Also, there's a monofilament fishing line, 50-pound test fishing line, right there to the fence. So that's it. Back around here, just show you it. But that's the two. You can see the angle that they're on. That's the two antennas. And that's what we're working with here in the backyard. My nice little experimental antenna farm. Okay, here's the beauty of two antennas with this AT100 Pro 2 auto tuner. We'll switch over. Let's go to the 10-meter band. There's absolutely nothing happening there right now by chance. But we'll go to the 10-meter band. I don't see anything on the waterfall. I got the volume down because when I switch to FM, it's just going to go extremely loud. But what we'll do to tune it, I'll go to FM. We're on the end-fed half wave right now to start off with. So we'll put it on FM. We'll key the mic. Hey, it's already tuned. This tuner also has memory. It remembers, it has a memory bank and it remembers frequencies that you tuned on. Let's switch it to the, now we're over on antenna 2, and this is the random wire antenna. We'll key it in FM. And it is tuning, and there we go. Now I have both antennas tuned. I can switch from antenna to antenna with them tuned. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's pretty cool. And here we go. Here's a signal on 20 meters. That's on the random wire. And you can see I lose him, completely lose him on the end-fed half wave. So directionally, I'm getting him.
You're 5 and your number 0, number 8, number 5. Number 085. My number please.
That's crazy because this end-fed half wave has been the better antenna.
Bravo 5. Delta Echo. USL. Uniform November 9 Lima.
Sugar Papa, stroke, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Sugar Papa Stroke, Kilo 4 Oscar, Golf Oscar, 59433.
QSL, you're 59, number 1, 001.
Thank you. Uniform November 9 Lima. That Lima Zulu 5 Romeo Compass.
Sugar Papa, stroke, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Sugar Papa.
Sugar Papa, stroke, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
I'll be Sugar Papa Stroke one more time.
Yes, stroke, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Sugar Papa Stroke K4OGO. Thank you. You're 592522.
QSL, you're 59004, number 4.
Lima Zulu 5 Romeo Compass. Oscar Golf Oscar, Sierra Papa Stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. This is Lima Bravo 0 Fox India calling Sierra Papa Stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Lima Bravo 0 Foxtrot India. This is Sierra Papa stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. We got you there, Morton.
Good to hear you again, Walt. 5 and 9 today, actually. A little bit weak on the modulation, but perfectly reasonable there, Walt. Over.
QSL, I'm glad I got you here. I can make a few adjustments and we can see if things can get better.
Yes, there is a little bit of RM around here at the moment, but you're coming through pretty strong. Which radio are you using now? Over.
I'm using the FX4CR here, and I just moved it up. I spread the bandwidth out there a little bit. Does this sound better?
Yeah, you sound a little bit better. But as I said, there's a bit of QRM, but 40 is always like that nighttime. I was thinking about going out to do a little bit of 40-meter boat, but I can see that that's no point in doing that with 10 watts there. Got to wait for my amplifier first there. Over.
QSL, yeah, you're man, that signal was 5.9 there. You sounded perfect that time.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm using the 7300, 100 watts into an NFET half wave, I think. Just let me check the antenna. Yeah, into an NFET half wave. Over.
QSL, I actually have 2 antennas going right now as well. We're on the NFET half wave right now that's kind of broadside to you. I've got another one. I built a random wire, a 35.5-foot long random wire that basically just slightly over, half wavelength for 20, and I've got it kind of positioned to work long path to Australia. I got it kind of, and it may be aimed right at you here. On the next go around, I'm going to switch to that just to see if you can hear me at all.
Yeah, Roger, you can do that. Do you
QSL, Morton, can you hear me at all right now?
You're about 2 and 1 on that antenna, Walt. Over.
Yeah, I figured that. Because I had that antenna. Like I said, it's I positioned it to try to work long path on the mornings there for maybe ZL and VK, and it is basically pointed directly at you for that reason. So this one is kind of more broadside to you there for sure, and this is the NFET half wave.
Yeah, Roger, you're up to about a plus 20 now, so signal's getting stronger now. I can't hear any of the QRM when you're on, so the 20 watts is working great for you. Over. 2HPB calling on this thing.
Sugar Papa stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Ending in Golf Oscar, go ahead.
Yes, Sugar Papa stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
SP stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. That's a very familiar call sign. Okay, Walt. Yeah, I've looked at your videos. That's what it is. Nice to hear you. Lovely. Nice signal. You're 5 and 8 into Northwest Ireland, and the name is Dave. Roger.
QSL Dave, you are 5'8". Peaked out there just for a minute there for a second at 5'9" there. Lovely signal though. Very good signal here tonight.
Likewise, Walt. And I'm guessing you're probably on the Zygo and running fairly low power. Roger.
Actually, I'm on, it's a 20 watt rig, but it's the little FX4CR 20 watt rig. So I just got this thing and brought it here. I just got to Poland this week and brought it over here with me.
Very good, Walt. Excellent. It's working nicely for you there. Good audio, nice signal. And I love your videos. I've done stuff like that myself for years, so it's lovely to see somebody actually putting it on video for other guys to copy and use the information. It's great. It's a lovely resource, actually, Roger.
Roger, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I try to just have fun, and by doing the videos, it makes me get out and experiment a little bit more and learning. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that's putting up a video every 2 days and unboxing and all that crazy stuff. I just like to get out and operate and hopefully inspire other people to get out there and just do it.
Yeah, Roger, Walt. Yeah, well, that's me. I just like to play around with bits of wire and aluminium and try things out. By the way, the station here at the moment is the I'm also running a little Italian amplifier. I have about 200 watts going into the antenna, which is a cobweb, a 5-band cobweb. In this case, it's actually a commercial one. It's one of the first commercial antennas I've ever bought. Just based on the reviews and everything else, I couldn't resist it. It's a cobweb made by a Polish guy, AWK antennas, and I have to say it's an excellent little antenna, Roger.
Roger, I've seen that antenna. I kind of want one there for sure. I have 2 antennas up right now, as a matter of fact. I'm on the infed half wave. What I did was I put them as close to 90 degrees apart from each other as I could, and I've been experimenting directionally to see how they act. So on the next comeback, I'm going to switch over. The other antenna is a random wire antenna. So on the next go around, I'll switch over to the random wire.
No problem, Walt. Absolutely. I did a couple of interesting experiments with a Swedish station who was using an NFET half-wave. He was using it as a sloper, and it was sloping towards Ireland, I guess. It was sloping to the west, and he had an incredibly good signal. Funny enough, we both had cobwebs as well. We had the same cobweb, so that sparked off the discussion. And then he switched over onto the sloping NFET half-wave, and he actually gained an S point. It was amazing. So go ahead and see what you're doing there. Over.
QSL, yeah, I switched over the antenna for your receive, and you came down a little bit, so this one's probably not making it as well. You were like a 5.5 on this antenna. Basically, it's funny you say that. The infed half wave is sloping basically just south of the UK, so it's sloping down. So I really worked the UK well with that. This one is a 90-degree angle north of it. So when I'm like Russia is broadside of me, and I've just been flooded with Russian calls. But curious what kind of signal I'm getting off of this antenna.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's maybe 1 S point down on the other. 5.8 down to 5.7, Roger.
Roger. I switched back over to the other antenna here. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't. Let me do that. Okay, now I'm back on the other antenna there. Yes, I'm kind of curious. I'm wondering, the infed half wave is, an infed half wave for 40 meters, and I'm using an antenna tuner for both of them. The random wire antenna is basically just a little bit more than a half wavelength for 20 meters. I found that sweet spot, that non-resonant spot there. It's actually, it's going to be an American Imperial. It's 35.5 feet, which is a spot for random wires there for sure. But anyway, yeah, thanks for letting me do that experiment. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, not at all, Walt. No problem. No, your experiments are inspiring, and I appreciate them a lot. It's nice to look at the videos, and they're nicely paced and just easygoing. That's the way I like it.
Sugar Papa, Stroke Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar, QRP.
Hey, how you doing? Sugar Papa, like Kilo 4 OGO, how you doing? How you doing, Walt? Good evening, over.
Doing well, Tony. Thank you so much for the video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you don't mind. I used a little bit of that in my video as well. It was wonderful. It made the video perfect.
Don't worry, Walt. You're 5-9 plus 5 this evening. I'm running the same setup, 10 whiskey, into an X-beam antenna, nothing fancy. Raining all the time. Not a good weather report, Walt, over.
QSL, the rain is on its way here as well, but not raining yet. I have two antennas. This is the one we were on before. I'm going to switch over on the next transmission. This is the end-fed half wave. I have a random wire in a different position. I want to see if you can hear me here, QRP.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Tony, this is a random wire, and it's about 90 degrees from the position of the other one here. Can you hear me at all?
6 to 7, before you 7 to 8, maybe 1 or 2 units less, over.
QSL. Yeah, this one is more, you're still in the path. What I'm doing is I have two horizontal antennas. One of them is the end-fed half wave, which I get into Italy quite well with, but I've gone a little north with the other one here, so you're probably off the side of this antenna down near the end there, a little bit more.
Sugar Papa K4 OGO, I said 6 Bravo X-ray Victor, absolutely works. The previous antenna was better, maybe 1 or 2 units. How do you like your Florida X-ray 4 Charlie radio? How is performing, over?
It's performing well, very well. I'm back on the end-fed half wave now, so it should be better signal. Yeah, it's performing well. I like it a lot. I talked for many hours last night with it, and I noticed it was getting very warm. I'm a little concerned about that, but other than that, it's a wonderful little radio.
Yeah, I know, it's getting warmer. I have, yesterday I received a brand new Xiegu 6100. 6100, and it's getting warm. I insert an external fan just behind the 6100 and seems to be okay, but it's a big problem, over.
QSL, I like that radio, but I don't like the fact that the battery only lets you work 5 watts portable. You have to have external power to have 10 watts on that radio. I thought about getting that radio as well. I have with me here in Poland, I have my X5105 Xiegu. I'm going to be playing with that here real soon.
I have a 6105 as well in my shed. I have a G1M 6105, 6100. I have been playing with the G90 for a week, but it's I sent back. Maybe mine was getting a problem on the speaker, over.
QSL, that's too bad. That really is, because I'll be honest with you, my favorite radio is my G90. It is just a wonderful radio.
I know that. I have seen all your videos. And very good work. How long will you stay in the Sugar Papa land, over?
I will be here until the end of June, so quite a bit. I think we will make many QRP contacts while I'm here, my friend.
Yeah, sometime we can try on 10 meters. 10 meters with a sporadic. Right now the band is closed, but when time is open, it's very easy to work Poland, over.
QSL, I actually have, I brought with me a small 10 meter, it's actually an 11 meter CB antenna and a mag mount, so I want to get out portable with it. That would be wonderful if we can make contact on that sometime.
Yeah, by the way, you have a good signal, Walt. If you want, I insert this new video on YouTube, over.
Sure, you know what I think I will do? I will go down to 5 watts. Let's see how good that signal is at 5 watts.
Okay, go ahead. Try with 5 watts.
Okay, Tony, that's 5 watts. 5 watts right there.
You're 5 and 5 watts. 5 and 5 with 5 watts, over.
Oh, wonderful. Let me take her down to, let's go to 1 watt. Let's see if I can make a 1 watt contact with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Tony, that's 1 watt. 1 watt.
You're 5 and 4. I can read you, over.
QSL, let's try 100 milliwatts. How about that?
You're stronger now. You're 5 and 7, over.
Wow. Okay, I'll go to 100 milliwatts. Let's see if we can make the contact.
100 milliwatts. You're 5 and 6 to 5 and 7. Maybe band condition is better, over.
QSL, that's 100 milliwatts. 100 milliwatts.
You're 5 and 3. 5 and 3 Ward. 5 and 3, but I can copy. Over.
QSL, I'll take her back up here. Give me a second.
I copy. 5 and 3, 5 and 3, just in the noise, but I can copy.
QSL, back to 10 watts here. Thank you for doing that. That was fun. I like to do that occasionally. My friend Kevin, K0KLB in the States, he's in Iowa, about 1,000 miles, about 1,600 kilometers from me. He and I do that often and have fun to see how good band conditions are and how low we can take her down.
Lord, 59+5. I insert this video on YouTube so you can see how your signal is coming through. Over.
Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's good to catch you here on 14285. I love this frequency for QRP. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I used to stay here. As you know about the Yaru 14285 is receptive QRP operation. So I do enjoy very much working QRP on this frequency. Over.
QSL. You know, you're not like other Italians. All you Italians have all the power. You're a little different there, my friend.
Okay. I know. Ward. Thank you for your flowers. You take care, Ward. I insert the video on YouTube. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tony, and thank you for the wonderful contact. I do appreciate it. IZ6BXV, Sugar Papa, Stroke K4 OGO. Thank you so much, my friend. Ciao.
Bye-bye, buddy. You take care.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Great experiment. I got to do that little QRP experiment there at the end. I love doing that. So thanks to Tony, IZ6BXV. He's a great QRP guy, and he has a channel as well. You can see the other side of that contact if you go check out his YouTube channel. Also, Morten, LB0FI over in Norway. He's a great friend of mine, and he has a wonderful YouTube channel as well. So it was great to be on 40 meters and testing, and you could tell there when the signal went down when I went from one antenna to the other. One cool thing, Dave, EI2HPB in Ireland, that was really awesome too, because it really showed me that direction of that infed half wave, and it being a sloper. For some reason, sloping in that direction from here in Poland, I've really had some amazing signals in the United Kingdom and Ireland, and I'm almost pointed right at them. But hey, that's what I'm all about. I'm learning here. So the sloper, you can get in the direction that you're sloping into. Cool thing was the other ones was when I was on the infed halfway was up to Norway to Morton and then down to Bulgaria as well as Italy. The infed definitely it showed the improvement broadside of that. But the random wire antenna, man, going back the other way, Kazakhstan. I tell you what, there was contests going on and it was just flooded with Russia, which was in the same direction. And there at the beginning, when I first hooked it up and was testing it out, hearing Indonesia, which was a long ways away and dead broadside of the antenna. So that was really cool. It was a great experiment. I learned a little bit there, and I enjoyed trying that out and doing that. It was a fun experiment. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I like to just play and experiment and document it and have some fun with ham radio. If you want to have some fun with me, we'll learn together. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Walt, Sierra Papa, Stroke, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar. 73, my friends. Hope to see you soon.